Hi everyone, I am Jackie Blake, dating and relationship coach and author of Dating is a Spiritual Adventure, Avoid Red Flags, Rock the Journey, and Find the One. And today I would like to talk about something that a lot of people ask me about. I use my dating apps when I'm traveling abroad because I think it's a really great way to meet people, especially when you're traveling by yourself and maybe you want to go on some dates and see the city through the eyes of a local person, and maybe just have some fun. So I do use my dating apps abroad, specifically in Europe. I have also used them in America. And today I would like to talk about the marked difference between using your dating apps in Europe versus America. Now, I will say in America, I have only used the dating apps in New York and New Jersey. So I am not speaking for the entire country. I don't know what it's like to use your dating apps all over America. But if you are using them in New York and New Jersey, this is true. Now, I would like to say that obviously there are great guys on both sides of the Atlantic and total jerks on both sides of the Atlantic. We know this, but these are just the general trends that I have seen using my dating apps, again, both sides of the Atlantic. So, number one, first message out the gate, okay, in America, can be normal or in way too many instances has been completely pornographic, such as, would you like to fuck tomorrow morning? Do you spit or swallow? Do you like anal? I mean, really, there's like all sorts of just like really gross messages that come up for people trying to solicit you for sex, which I suppose that must work for some guys because they keep doing it. Or what was that one I got? Oh, bang sesh question mark. I mean, for me, that's just gonna make me automatically block you. That has happened in America, like I said, more often than I'd like to admit. Versus Europe, even messages asking for sex are a lot more polite. One guy in the UK said, "Do you fancy a shag? Are you keen to hook up?" Or a guy in France said, "Would you like to make love?" Or another guy in the UK, what did he say to me? Oh, "Would you like to get elegantly wasted and flirt furiously and maybe go back to my flat?" I mean, that's hot. Even for someone like me who's totally not into hookups, I'm considering it. Honestly, I am considering it, especially I'm on vacation, okay? Now again, I'm not into that sort of stuff. So even in a place like Ireland, which was actually my last foreign trip, I'll just say this, the men on dating apps in Ireland were particularly naughty, okay, and forward, very truthful. But even there, it wasn't as, I want to say, vulgar as the United States. Even in Ireland, the guys were like, "Do you want to have sex? Maybe we can have a bit of fun," right? So all of that is okay, even if it's kind of like cheeky. Like I said, you at least think about it. Unlike the vulgar messages in America, I don't know, me, I'm totally turned off. And like I said, I'm not really looking for sex on the apps, like hang out, have fun, see what happens, blah, blah, blah. All right. That's the first major difference. The second major difference is, let's say someone does proposition you and you don't want to do that, right? So in America, some guy propositions me for a hookup and I'm just like, no, I'm not really on here for hookups, no thanks. You get cursed out, which, forgive me, I don't understand the logic of cursing out someone you don't even know that doesn't want to have sex with you. I mean, you'll get, well, fuck you, you're fat anyway, or I didn't really want you, or you're ugly, or any number of just horrendous things to say, which I just don't think that's warranted to curse someone out that doesn't want to have sex with you on an app. Versus the responses I've gotten in Europe, again, 10 times more polite. When I've said, no, I'm not really into that, I've had guys say to me, "Well, my apologies, no disrespect intended." Or, "What a shame, you're so pretty." Or, gosh, I don't know, fair enough. Okay, I mean, just something to acknowledge that we're on two different pages. Now, I'm all about consenting adults doing what they want to do. So if anyone wants to go on the apps to hook up, have at it. That's totally for you. I'm on there for dating, and again, I just don't think that we need to go to the vulgar, ugly place when intentions don't match up. So that is my experience of using dating apps in America, which is really New York, New Jersey, because that's where I use them, versus Europe. For obvious reasons, gosh, I love using them in Europe. I think it's so much fun. I've met really cool people doing that. In America, I feel like I used to meet cool people, maybe not so much anymore. I've sort of like scaled back the apps because I just meet better people, you know, hanging out in real life. Anyway, so that is my thoughts on using dating apps on both sides of the Atlantic. Have a great day, you guys.